All right, so I think has to be this has to be done. Um, you guys might have noticed the ones that oh, my music's very low. The ones that you know keep up with my channel, and I've been seeing a lot of comments about it. That I've been uploading way less. Usually I upload 3 times a day, but recently I've been uploading maybe once a day. Some days I've been skipping upload. When again, usually I upload 3 times a day, and if it's update day, 4 times a day. But recently, it's been almost none, and the reason mainly is because I'm just not very happy with the game. Um, I mean, I still like the game, and I've been seeing a lot of people asking if I'm quitting it because of My Hero game. First of all, I'm not playing My Hero game. I'm not a big fan of My Hero in general. I watched the first 2 seasons, I didn't really like it, so I stopped watching it. I'm really, honestly, if I'm waiting for a new game, it's either Naruto. Naruto has a bad track record of games. It's the Naruto, JoJo, which is not gonna happen. For some reason, American people hate JoJo, or the American companies hate JoJo. It's never gonna happen. Like they just released a new Chinese JoJo. Why? Make me an English version. But yeah, I am kind of waiting for a new game, but I don't think this My Hero game is for me just because I'm not really that into the universe. The gameplay looks cool, I guess, but yeah, I'm not quitting for that game. Mainly, I just not been uploading because I just don't see the reason to upload. The game has been too comfortable, I feel like, recently. They haven't really made improvements at all for the past few months. Like, you can say, oh, they made this little tweak here, this little quality of life. It's like a major improvement. I remember when the game first came out, and when I started playing the game, they would make quality of life updates almost every week. Almost every week, there was a new quality of life update, if not multiple. And there were patches that they would release like 15 different quality of life updates. And yes, when the game just releases, it's easier to make quality of life updates because the game is more raw than it is now. But still, there are a lot of things they could do. For example, can we make it less like difficult to upgrade some characters' cosmetics? It's so annoying to upgrade cosmetics in this game, and it has been like this since launch. What? Over a year ago? The upgrade cosmetic thing was before global, right? I think so. And since then, it's always been horrible. So there's a lot of room to improve here in this game, but they've been seeming very comfortable because they've been making so much money, and they don't feel the need to make improvements. Now, one of the biggest reasons why I'm not uploading is because there really hasn't been any content. They release characters, yes, and then I make a video on them, and then because the global version is only a month behind. Well, before it was 6 months behind. Global players had the time to be like, oh, so I should say for this character over this character. Now it's like it's so close. Global players barely have time to know what to say for. You just kind of have an idea beforehand of how good the characters are. Because global is only a month behind, it's not even worth making global content anymore for me because people already know. Like it's only been a month. You still have fresh in your memory what characters do. So the game should have just combined versions. I feel like it's now created this thing where if you make global content, all your content is just a little behind, and no one cares. Like no one cares because let's say the one, right? The one was definitely my best week on YouTube was when the one released, because it was the one. It got so many views. When it came out on global, it was so close to when it came out on JP. People didn't care. Like it was so fresh in everyone's memories. So can we combine? Because for making content in this game, global content is just off the window. Because, you know, again, no one cares. No one cares about global content anymore. People only care about the GP content because that's what no one, you know, has. People only care to see characters they don't actually have. So there's that, you know, global content, you can just scratch that. And then, really, they've been releasing so many characters, but with such little depth. They release, you know, these 8 new collab characters, and yeah, they're cool, but after you use them once, there's only really one team to use them. Unlike, you know, some festival characters, they can, you know, be using multiple teams and still work. These collab characters are just, they're cool, but they're just novelties, and I feel like having 2 collabs back to back just hurt the game. It was just way too soon, and I don't know, I didn't like how they did it. They've been really releasing way too many characters, but at the same time it feels like they haven't released content, because PvE in the game is just so bad right now. And I hope that, you know, the devs can take some note of this. PvE has been the worst it's ever been, because there's not been any new content. And I like what I mean by that is, yes, there's been new super bosses, yes, there's been new of these mini bosses, but they're just repeats. Super boss Mons Blindariari is just, you just kill them, and they're super easy, and then you just collect the coins and you buy stuff. It's not anything interesting. It's just a very easy boss that you just beat and you buy your stuff. And it's been the same for a long time. Super boss is the same thing over and over and over again. It's not new content, it's just repeat. It's literally just repeat. And then like these bosses right here is the same thing. They are just insanely easy, and you just beat them 5 times a day on auto, and then you collect your reward. Cool. The best part about the game, PvE wise, for a long time I felt like was Tower of Challenge, or Tower of Trials on global. And what they did was, they removed it from the game. This is not Tower of Trials. They release one new stage every 2 months. Or a month. I think it's every month. They release a new stage every month. And this new stage that they just released took me 2 minutes to beat. And that was it. That was the content for the month. Like, what? The levels of PvE content they've been releasing is just horrendous. And I don't know. I feel like the game has been, instead of progressing, it's been regressing. Training Dungeon has been the same for, what, 2 years now? Almost? It's horrible. It's the same thing over and over again. The same stages that you put on auto. And if it's the gold stage, okay, now I have to change my team, and then I put on auto. It's like, PvE is horrible. If they could please make actual new PvE content, they literally said on the dev notes they don't want to make new content. They said that, oh, if we make new content, then the new players are gonna start having issues. No, no, that's not how it works. You need to. I think they got lazy. I think the devs just got lazy. And honestly, I've been taking this time that I've not been uploading and just doing other stuff. I've been taking it as kind of a break. Yes, I'm not making nearly as much money as as I would be making if I was just forcing 3 videos a day. But, you know, not everything in life is money. I think majority of time spent should be in something that you're having fun with. And what I'm having fun with is playing 12 hours of Warzone every day. It's just not been fun getting here, opening my recording program, and just trying so hard to muster something interesting to record because no one cares. No one cares because the game is in a terrible state. PvP, let's talk about PvP. PvP needs something, okay? Let's talk about this, okay? They came up with this new streak system, which is cool. I actually like it. Congrats, devs, you did something good. The more you win, the more PvP points you get. Now, I said points, not coins. PvP coins are in a horrible, horrible, horrible state. Because you come here to the PvP shop, and a par 1 ticket, which will give you an SSR coin. Where is it? Here? Costs you 20,000 PvP coins. 20,000. And you know how many coins you get every time you win? If you play the game, you know. You get 3. You get 3 coins every time you win a match. Now, why, instead of making this, only points when you go in a streak, why didn't you just make it so you get points and more coins as well? There needs to be some changes to the PvP rewards. I like the 60 gems, but it's come to the point where they release 8 new characters on Global in the span of a month, and half of those characters are super good. So, did you have enough gems to summon for all of them? I'm betting you didn't. And I feel like, at the beginning of the game, 60 gems was amazing, because characters were very broken, yes, in their own right at the time, but I feel like now more and more and more, they are leaning towards wanting you to 6-6 every character, because ultimates get so much better at 6-6 these days, it's actually insane. Especially for festival characters. Like Ascanor's ultimate, as much as I say, oh, Ascanor doesn't need dupes, the difference between a 1-6 Ascanor and a 6-6 Ascanor is a 1-6 Ascanor is going to kill 1 character. A 6-6 Ascanor is going to kill 2 characters. That's a big difference. So, with them wanting you to summon more and more and more for characters, I feel like they should bump the rewards from 60 gems to 90. And that might be a petty ask, because 60 is a good amount, it's 2 multis every week, but you gotta take in consideration that, again, they've been wanting more and more for people to buy more cosmetics. The game in general has been way more whaley than it once was, and I just don't like that. And again, coming back to the points, the coins, I'm sorry, make it so every win gives you 50 coins, or if you go on a streak, you get more and more coins every time, because literally, the PvP shop is useless. It's literally useless. I get my coin rewards from Geared, right? My weekly coin rewards, and I come here and I buy the anvils. That's what I do, right? But I can't even buy all the anvils. Why is there such a big... Is it here? Why is there such a big limit on the anvils if I can't even buy everything? This is because I haven't bought in weeks. Because I don't go above champ for Geared, because Challenger, there's only bots. So for me making content, go to Challenger is useless, because I'll be only facing bots. I don't know, there's just so many little things in the game that they can improve, but they've been so comfortable with the way the game is, because making them money, that they haven't really been improving the game. And I don't know, when the game has been so stale, with little to no improvement, I feel like, I can see by, views and comments how people are displeased and not interested in the game as much. And I understand why. I still like the game. I'm not gonna quit it. Again, I could hop at a new game if it's something I'm interested in. But I feel like, this game is good. This game is good at its core. The whole... gameplay of the game is just really good, and they had a really good idea coming up with it. But recently, it's just the JP and Korean version used to be like a messiah compared to the global version, right? And I feel like the more it got closer, the more the JP and Korean devs started getting lazy. And I remember, one thing when the global version was coming out I was really excited for, was that they were announcing this content creator club. And we thought, me and my boys thought that we were gonna have like direct connection to the devs, because that's what they told us. They told us in the thing that we would have direct connection to the devs for feedback. And then when the Content Creator Club came out, it was only available for US and Canada, which I'm not a part of. So I couldn't join, but that's fine. So my boys can pass on the word. Unfortunately, even for the people that were in America and Canada, they couldn't really talk to the devs. They didn't have any avenue to talk to them. So it was just blatant lie. And then they just completely threw out that Content Creator Club in the trash. It's so funny. So I feel like the game in general is just not looking for improvement. and it's just, you know, just going. They just release a new festival whenever they want. They release then a Holy War festival. And there's 2 types of festivals. Woo! There hasn't been a new coin shop character in ages. Can we talk about that? Can we get a new coin shop character? There hasn't been a new coin shop character since forever. When was the last? Who was the last coin shop character? Was it Dro? I think it was Dro. Might have been Dro. It's been so long since a new coin shop character has released. And yeah, you don't like you don't have to make every character pay to win. Like you don't have to make every single new update a money grab. You can give players coin shop characters that are more easily free to play obtainable. And people will be happy with that. And some people, don't listen to Marble, some people that will be pleased with the game will even maybe spend money on it. But you just keep making, oh, new festival, new collab character, original character, exclusive banners, and no good regular banner characters have come out recently. This new Arthur is okay. And no new coin shop characters. Just coin shop characters, please. I don't know. If I had a wish list other than the things I just said, I was gonna say characters I just said, other than things I just said up in this video about the PvP and stuff, sync the global and Korean version and JP. I think that would be so much better for the game's health, because right now you have a big player base on global and a very small player base in Korea and JP for comparison. I don't know why Korea and JP are 2 separate servers in the first place, because it's basically the same thing. Korea and JP have a 4-hour difference in update. Korea gets the updates 4 hours earlier. Why? Like, it's been like that since the beginning of the game, and I don't understand why. I never understood why. Just combine all the versions together. Like One Piece Treasure Cruise did that recently, where the Korean version, the global version, merged, and I think that's the best course of action. Really, merge all the versions, and I think the game would just be in a more healthier state, because global, even though global is a month behind, some updates take months to arrive on global, and I don't know. I just haven't been really excited with the game, and if I'm not excited with something, I don't want to upload it, because then it feels like a job, and I don't want to feel like I'm having a job. I want to feel like I'm doing YouTube videos, not that I'm going to work at my my coal factory or coal mine. Anyways, I spoke my mind. Thank you guys for clicking on this video and watching. If you watched the whole way through, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the game currently. If there are any things that you would want to improve on it. And yeah, that's about it.